obviously I'm not happy with the loss. And I thought we didn't play well the second, and they took control of the game, and it cost us 2 points that we should have had.
You talk about your goal. There wasn't much to shoot at. You got it right under the crossbar.
Well, it was a good play by Berge. He pulled up, and I tried to throw it in the slot. Again, it just popped out, and I was just fortunate enough. I just tried to get it up, and I was fortunate to bounce it off Theodore's shoulder there.
What do you think of Tuukka?
I thought Tuukka played really well. That was a huge save in the second period. It was a game-changing save, and for us not to rebound and come out hard in the third, that's our fault. But he stood on his head tonight, and that was what we needed, and we didn't give him any offense in return.
Steve, do you feel more confident and comfortable in making those moves to pinch in and chip in on the offense?
Yeah, I definitely feel more comfortable. Jumping up in the play, that's something that the coaches have talked about before. So I'm just trying to, keep playing that way and just keep moving forward as the games go by.
Did you see anything specifically when you went to crash the net, or was it just instinct?
It was an instinct play. I kind of had a feeling a puck was going to bounce out as soon as Tyler missed it. So, I was fortunate enough. I was in the right place at the right time and got a goal out of it.
I think he saw the comfort level, just getting to this point and feeling comfortable to start making the instinct plays like that and feel comfortable enough to know when you should just trust your instincts and jump in and do those kind of things.
Well, it's a big thing, and I think Claude and Doug Huda have kind of pushed me along, saying you have the instincts, jump up in the play when you feel it, when you feel right. So, it's one of those things now where time's setting in, and I feel I can jump more because I'm starting to rely on my speed and knowing that if I do get caught, I can catch the guy coming back.
3 goals in 5 games. Are you a NHL goal scorer now?
No, I think just the bounces are going my way right now, and I'm fortunate. But I think you have to earn your own luck, and right now I'm getting lucky.
Glove save, but I hit Michael Allen went maybe barring or something, but tough break.
Is it fair to say no goalie's really ready for that second goal where he gets it right there unexpectedly?
Yeah, well, you know what? I wasn't ready, but I was pretty well set. But he just had so much time. It's you can't. You try to wait, and hope that somebody gets a stick on him or something. But I didn't want to expose myself. I just tried to make myself look big and try to hit something, and just didn't get enough.
What about the save you made on Havlat, the glove save in late second period? It looked like he was like right there.
Yeah, I saw him in the last second, and I just dove there. And I guess the puck was bouncing a bit for him too, and he didn't get enough wood on it. But it's gonna be you got to be lucky to make those saves too. But I guess half luck, half skill.
Now with Montreal going up there and maybe possibly a battle for first place, does it take on maybe a little more meaning than just a regular season game?
I think the games against Montreal are always really intense and tough battles, but it's just a regular season game. Obviously, you try to gain the lead in the division, and it's going to be an interesting game, but nothing too special.
I'm sorry if you've been asked this already, but the save on Havlat, what's going through your mind there, just on your stomach trying to stop that puck?
Yeah, I saw it last second. I got scored on 2-on-1 before that, and I didn't want to cheat, so I waited, and the guy made a nice pass there to the back door, and I just dove there and hit my goal.
You're in the penalty box there. Just mystery hooking call, or?
I mean, you guys saw it from upstairs. I can't say anything, obviously, but you tell me what you saw.
I saw him go down when you stuck your stick around him.
I guess that's the call then.
Did you get an explanation? Sure.
No. I think it could have been better. I think, I don't know if we had everybody going. I don't know if we had enough cylinders going. I think, obviously, when you lose, it could have been better.
Seems like after that second period, kind of really not what you guys are all about.
Yeah, for some reason we were standing around a little bit too much. The second half was better, but we did a great job. Camp did a great job of getting us back in the game. Whatever. I don't know what else to say about it.
What do you think of Tuukka's play?
Tuukka was awesome again. It's I think it's awful that kid plays that good for us all the time, and we don't get the wins for him. We care about him, and we should probably show it a better way. He stood on his head for us pretty much every night. I don't know, his save percentage is .940 or something stupid like that. That should be good enough to win a lot of hockey games. So we have to look ourselves in the mirror as far as that goes.
Any theories why you follow great road wins with these kind of games at home?
I haven't got an answer. If I had it, it wouldn't happen.
It's good to get back at it in Montreal.
I guess that's the good news, right? Back on the road. So go to Montreal. It's a big division game. Start focusing on that. I'll think about this till midnight. Start focusing on try to think about Montreal.
John, Minnesota's always been a conservative, tight-checking team. Is that pretty much their MO again tonight?
They played a pretty good game. I think their goalie made some big stops too. But that being said, we didn't play as well as we needed to get the result we wanted. So we have to be better.
What do you make of their success here against you guys, or their success anywhere against you guys? Really, I mean, they played pretty well against you guys.
Really? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what their record is or whatever against us. I have no clue. I know they won tonight, so.
Twice in the same day. It's not good.
Thanks.
Shawn, can you talk a little bit about Kampfer? You said he stepped up big time for you guys. And just what he's done for you guys.
He played great tonight. He was up in the play. He was involved. I think he didn't cut out of position either. I think he played very solid hockey game for us, and he was one of the guys that gave good effort as far as I was concerned.
Are you satisfied with the effort of the team overall?
No.
Tonight, no. What was lacking?
Effort.
Any explanation why that would be?
Is it first game back after a long road trip like that? I mean, that's obviously a tough game. Not to give.
I mean, historically, that's what they say. It's one of the tougher ones. But coming into the game, I thought we were ready to go. I mean, it wasn't good enough. We had to win that game. We should have won that game. If everyone came to play, we would have won that game.
I think when you make a mistake like that, everybody's got to be accountable. And, it's one of those things that happens throughout a game. And I think from, first player to the last player, you want to make sure that everybody understands that it was a mistake that, you don't expect a guy like that to make. Doesn't mean that you lose confidence in him, because you're going to go right back with him next game, and you hope that they bounce back. That's what coaches do. They coach. And that's what I did.
You put him back out there he was on the power play, and then you put him out there as the extra attacker. So I'm just confused about is it a benching, or how do you look at it?
We cut down to 3 lines, Matt, and so he was not part of those 3 lines. And when it was the power play, he's a very good player, 5-on-4. He's also a very good player. He's made some good plays, 6-on-5, where he struggled probably on 5-on-5. So we put him in positions where he could help us, and took him out of positions where he made mistakes and probably wasn't at his best.
Coach, do you feel for Tuukka just because he played well and didn't get the effort?
Absolutely. I mean, this is a goaltender tonight that was outstanding for us, deserved a better fate, and gave us a chance to win. And so feel bad for him, because he deserves probably to be in the win column tonight, not in the loss column.
Can we talk about Steven Kampfer and his goal?
I mean, Steven's been getting better every game. He's one of those guys that supports the attack well, skates well. We were talking about puck-moving defensemen, and he's come up and provided us with that. And again, there's a young player who's certainly going in the right direction.
Coach, did you get an explanation on the hook and call on Thornton?
Was there an explanation?
Yeah, when he came over the bench.
No, he just told me that I made my point, and I said, well, obviously not, because the other referee was still telling me that he thought he made the right call. I said, obviously we're disagreeing. That's all.
Were you upset because you thought he dove, or were you upset
Because it wasn't a penalty.
Because it wasn't a penalty to start with.
Yeah. It's a bad call.
Coach, is it getting a little frustrating for you, you know, in the Buffalo game, the two very questionable calls or non-calls as you would have it, and then tonight, it seems like there's been so much of that lately. Is it wearing on you a bit?
Well, maybe it was obvious tonight that it is, but you know, obviously we don't talk about those things because there's some heavy fines attached to it, and you know, all I can say is that, you know, when we look at our team tonight, we had a lot of guys that weren't playing well and made mistakes. Referees are not always going to make the call that we think they should make, and it's a game that is decided by humans, and you know, there's a human error involved, and sometimes those things happen, and somehow you got to look past that and try and keep your team focused, and that's what we tried to do.
Coach,